federal laws to outlaw so-called conversion practices would be good, backing up any state and territory laws. Something that I think might have been missed, it's a bit technical. I'd like to see an audit of all federal laws to make sure we've got everything LGBTIQA plus cross-referenced because, for example, gender identity and sex characteristics as well are not in the Fair Work Act, which could give employers a loophole or dodgy employers a loophole at a federal level. And also, I think we need a statutory appointment of a federal LGBTIQA plus commissioner, the equivalent of Todd Fernando's role, which exists in Victoria. And then you go through all the things we need for trans and gender diverse. And I mean, there's a huge list, but one which is just way overdue is full coverage for out-of-pocket costs. So there are no out-of-pocket costs for any trans person. Another one which would be good is development of uniform standards so we could harmonise various laws and regulations across the states and territories. Lots of public education is needed. But also I think there's a couple of, just my last bit, there's a couple of principles that matter to me, and that is that there's an increasing sense in the trans community, and I'll also throw in the bi plus community here, that things need to be led by trans people and trans-specific, say, organisations. There's a frustration that we're being spoken for at times or perhaps not being spoken for, or we're not getting what we want to say on board, and the dreaded religious discrimination bill was an example of that. And I think it's really important, therefore, that trans leads trans, bi leads bi, and for that matter, intersex leads intersex.
Yeah, it's almost as if we need like a trans equality organisation nationally, a big kind of, politically active organisation that makes demands of government.
I think we need that, definitely, and it needs to, as I say, be, trans-run, trans-led, with allyship from, cisgender people and including family members as well.